Greetings. This is how to set up the HydroStar Medical Hydrogen generator. First thing you want to do, you want to check the back. Make sure your cord is in. Make sure it's in solid. Turn it around. Hit the switch. It's on. Timer's working. Turn it off. Then you want to use, I use a quart jar of distilled water. And you get a bag, several bags of the electrolyte. You want to pour it in carefully into the water first. This is in distilled water only. If you use anything else, you'll plug up and ruin the machine. Throw the bag away. Don't breathe the stuff. Keep your distance away. Stir it up. It turns cloudy. Makes a little noise. When it's stirred up, still don't breathe anywhere near it. It's better if you do it outside in the garage, someplace there's plenty of air. I will set it aside and do something else. Now, we'll pour the electrolyte into here. The gauge right here is how much water will be into it. We'll show you that later. It goes from there through here and out here. So the first cord goes on like this. You put the metal connection, put the hose right through the connection, slide it down like that, push it on here, go round and round till it goes on there firmly, slide that down, push it on, throw it on till it's snug. You got the first one done. This is called a bubbler. It goes half water, half vinegar. Vinegar is an acid. We're using an alkali for electrolyte. If any of it wants to transfer from here to here, this will neutralize it. It threads on the top here like this. Right here, it threads on like this. Oh, let's see if I can do it so you can see me. There you go. Okay. The next one goes into here. We have another bubbler for safety reasons. Comes in another bag. It's a little bit longer than the other one. It goes on, pushes onto here. Like that. And then it goes in the top of the other bubbler. Like that. And then it threads on like the other one. I'll show you if you have an air leak what it does. It's for troubleshooting a little bit. Alright. So the electrolyte is done. Let me grab my funnel. You take the top of the cap off. Right here. It comes with a funnel unless I forget to give you one, but it's supposed to come with one. Your electrolyte is ready to pour in. The water's clear. Put on the edge, try not to spill. Just spill, clean up with a paper towel. Rinse your jar out carefully. I'll just set mine aside. Now, the water level's right there. Only put the water level up to here. So we'll add a little bit of, well, normally we'd add a little bit of electrolyte. But this is being sent out to somebody. So I don't want to be putting too much electrolyte in it because I'll have to just dump it out anyway. Screw the top on tight. Turn the switch on. Turn the timer on. The needle goes up to amps. That means it's making it. It's making hydrogen. It's coming through. It's already bubbling. Bubbling into the second one. Then we have right here, we have a 7-foot long one. Take it out of the bag. So if you want to bubble water to drink, you just, here's a bottle of water. We'll just push it onto here. All right, you see the bubbling? In 10 to 15 minutes, whether it's a half liter or a gallon, it'll have a medical dose of hydrogenated water. Medical dose is 0.5 to 1.76. Now, if you have troubles, now watch the bubbles here. If I open up the cap here and have a little leak in it, watch it. You no longer have bubbles. So you want to make sure this cap is tight. Takes a while to build up. There it goes. Now, here's another one. This one is dry. Only if something goes wrong, this one will be one of the catchers of stuff. Now, if this one's loose, see? Bubble stopped again. No bubbles. Now, when I tighten this thing up, there's your bubbles again. Now, this is the first one, the one with vinegar in it. If this is loose, watch it. You still have bubbles, but the other one does not. So, if you have a situation like that, make sure this is tightened. Make sure it's not cross-threaded. And here you have it again. Now, you have an 8-hour timer here. 8-hour timers for sleeping at night. I have a cannula that comes with it. Here's a cannula. Oh, I don't know how good you can see it. Let's see. This is the piece that goes in the nose. Oh, you really can't see that. Anyway, it's 7 foot long. Plug it in here. Put it over your ears. Put it in your nose and sleep. Try not to tangle up on it. And get a 6 to 8 hours of hydrogen. The best way for you to get healthy in 5 minutes, whether you're drinking or breathing it, in 5 minutes, you'll have hydrogen in every cell of your body. Now, when you stop drinking it or stop breathing it, in 5 minutes, it's out of every cell in your body. So you want to make sure, if you're really sick, cancer, tumors, fibromyalgia, whatever you have, arthritis, the longer you can saturate your body, the quicker and the more dramatic your healing will be. I've had tumors disappear in people's necks, in their spines, in their brains. Fibromyalgia, 90% of the pain gone within 8 hours. This stuff really, really works, but only if you put time in it. So if you don't have time during the day, sleep during the night. You must change the electrolyte every 2 weeks, because this is Chinese made and they use dissimilar metals. They use stainless steel and iron and brass. So if you don't change it every 2 weeks, the electrolyte might cost you about $1.50 to buy the stuff. What it does is the dissimilar metals will start making black water. It'll start tarring up. It'll start getting plugged. Now, the Chinese, I mean, they cheat on everything. But this is the nicest looking machine and the cheapest one on the market. And I'm retired, and it's only that cheap because I try to help people out. I don't even push it that much. But this is to help you. If you do what I said, change it like the 1st and the 15th every month, you will not have a problem. And don't go over the line here for fill mark. Don't go to the full mark. And don't let it go out of sight either. And don't put anything but distilled water inside. If you put anything in there, when you split the water molecule, all the minerals will be left. It'll turn like sludge or like dirt in the bottom and short it out, and you'll just kill the thing. So Do that, and you'll have a good job. Have a blessed evening.